They're going to spread it out, 2 wide receivers each way. Man in motion coming back from the left to the right. Going to ride the fullback. Moden's going to keep it. He's going to take it and run a keeper around, and he's going to be short of the first down as he gets across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. And they've got to get across the 27-yard line for the first down. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and short for Crockett. 3rd down and a long yard. Moulton that time tried to keep it, one little option play to the right, but kept it himself. And Coach Whittle said in pregame that we have to have people stay at home, read their keys. Fullback's going to get it right up the middle, and he bounces off. He's going to run outside, and we're going to throw him down, but he's going to pick up enough for the first down.
An excellent tackle there by number 63, Matthew Grigsby, the 6'1 senior, 238-pound youngster, and he has been doing exactly that starting for 3 years for Dyer County.
Well, we gave it to that big fullback pillar up the middle.
And he's hard to bring down,
and he
for sure.
Popped it outside, and it looked like he had a little something going, and Grigsby hadn't grabbed him, hold of him when he had. He can pick up quite a bit of yardage. First down and 10, the ball still in Crockett County territory at their own 49-yard line. 4:30 remaining in the first quarter, no score. Jordan going wide right, ball on the left hash mark. 2 wide receivers each side. Man going in motion, hand off the fullback, and he is hit in the backfield, and that's going to be
Joseph Garano, I believe, number 68, the sophomore. Is that right? Or was it 66?
Hughes, number 66.
Hughes, okay, I'm sorry.
Landon Hughes met him right in the backfield and put him down. A loss of 2 yards on the play, ball back at the 47-yard line. Man, he got in there and got a really good tackle in the backfield. And you said that he's a hard man to bring down, but when you get him before he takes a good step,
yeah, it's moving, yeah.
2 down and a second down and 12 yards to go. Dyer County coming up big on that last play. Ball on the ground, Dyer County falls on it. And who comes up with it? Is it Hughes again? It is, number 66. Landon Hughes picks up the fumble as a handoff exchange in the backfield. And Hughes comes up with a football in Crockett County territory. He just fell on top of it, which is a smart thing for a lineman to do.
Yeah.
Dyer County, ball's going to be spotted at the 43-yard line of Crockett County. First down and 10 for Dyer County. First big break of the ball game. First turnover. Dyer County comes up, ball in the middle of the field. 3 wide receivers to the right, the short side of the field, and 1 wide receiver to the left side. Way past the hash mark on the other side. Going to hand off to Taylor. He's going to try to off-tackle. They got a hold of his jersey, but he's strong enough. He got inside the 40-yard line to the 39. So picked up 4 yards on the play. Brandon Taylor is stout.
He certainly is, and the junior is very, very quick.
Well, we've seen him in basketball. He's just a good athlete, football, basketball. And that time he used a lot of leg strength to pull away and pick up good yardage, 6 yards on the play, or 5 yards. Second down about 5. This time we're going to hand off to Taylor. He's going to try the left side. He's going to get it about the 36-yard line.
Well, and one of the things that he does, too, is he follows his blockers well, and when he sees a hole, he explodes through it.
Yes, that's that quickness he has.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 yards to go for the first down. 2:27 remaining in the first quarter. No score in the ball game. Dyer County driving. Stafford has it, rolling to the right side, looking downfield. Throws it, has an open man open at the 26-yard line, and it's complete. And that's to Sanson.
And that's going to be a first down. That's going to be, what, about 11 yards?
The Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County. So that's the second Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County tonight.
Dyer County moving the ball, getting it deep into Cavalier territory.
Ball spotted at the 27. Going to pitch out to Taylor. He's got a little opening on the right side, left side. He gets around in. He got it down the sideline. He gets enough for the first down. I tell you what, that's that quickness. He has the ball, and it looks like he's going to cut it up, and then he decides to cut it out.
Well, he followed his blocker, too.
Yes,
Is exactly
that's where the block was, and that's what he did. He thought he was going to have to go inside the block, but the block went out, took the block inside, and that's where he went for the first down. Henson Insurance first down. And off once again to Taylor right up the middle. He's going to power his way down to the 10-yard line. So about a 6-yard pickup that time as he just powered it right down the middle.
He's got 29 yards on 7 carries so far tonight.
So Dave Stafford at quarterback. Darius Ligon, Mason Patterson, and Jax Butler are the receivers for Dyer County. And also number 18, Sanson. Man in motion. That's LaRue. He's going to hand off to Taylor. Taylor's going to go to the left side. He's going to go untouched to the pylon on the left side. As LaRue goes in motion, they go with LaRue's motion to the right side, and Taylor goes back against the flow, and he goes in from 10 yards out for the Lowry's Body Shop touchdown. Serving Dyer County surrounding for over 50 years, Lowry's Body Shop. Coming in for the extra point. Stafford to hold, not rushing the snap, and the kick is over a little to the left side.
And good.
But it's good. And that's number 40.
That's the extra point by Chisholm Lake Store and Restaurant. And they say you can head down there for dinner on Friday and Saturday, and what fun people they are. They say we've got crabs and big juicy meats.
And Jacob Hampton kicking.
Jacob Hampton
kicked the extra point, and it was good. So we've got
5'10" junior. He's taken over for Corey Pozorski, who took over for who was the Trent Yohas.
Yep.
Right?
Right. 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County leads in the ball game by a score of 7-0. And so Dyer County, in their second possession of the season, moved down and score. And all of it, or most of it, through on the ground. They had a couple of passes in there, but basically on the ground in that last play, they had Crockett County faked out as we put a man in motion, and they followed LaRue, and Taylor never touched 10 yards in the end zone. So Hampton kicking off. Mayor Chris Young, Dyer County's mayor, sponsors the kickoff. Going to be a high short kick coming down at the 20-yard line, taken there by number 3, and he tries to go up the middle, and he's going to get it all the way inside the 40-yard line. That was Cathy returning the ball to his own 42-yard line.
LeAnthony Cathy is the running back, the halfback, I should say, for Hayden Moulton's backfield.
Well, he took the ball at the 20-yard line and did a good job returning, as Hampton kickoff was a high, but short, and should have had good coverage on it since it's had some height to it, but yeah, they got a 20-yard return out of it, 22-yard, as he spotted at the 42-yard line. So it's first down and 10 for Crockett County. 51 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and they're going to hand it off to the man in a sweep, and he's going to get down the right sideline. We tripped him up, and it's a good thing as he picked up the first down and falls out of bounds at the Dyer County 42-yard line.
That was a shoestring tackle right there, Briley Newcomb.
Newcomb made a shoestring touchdown saving tackle.
Well, Newcomb actually the runner, but he was tackled by Dyer County right there. I mean, again, shoestrings after a 16-yard gain and another first down.
But if we hadn't got a hand on him, he was gone because he didn't have anybody else down the sideline. 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County leading 7-0, but Crockett County has the ball at the Dyer County 42-yard line on the left hash mark. 2 wide receivers to the right. Moulton has the ball, keeps it, and he's going to be taken down. And
66 again.
Huge.
There he is. Landon Hughes spending a lot of time in the backfield, and let's see, is that a loss of yardage? If it is, we're going to call this one the first sack. Oh, no, it's right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We didn't get to get that one
I
in.
should move that chain back just a damn. But that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. There's 14 seconds left, but
that's right.
Crockett County is going to the sideline, and when they go to the sideline, we might as well too, because they can't snap the ball over there.
Well, sacks are brought to you by District Attorney Danny Goodman and his staff, wishing you a great year, and I'm sure we'll be getting a few of him if Landon Hughes continues his play. The 5'9", 222-pound sophomore has done an excellent job. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO.
Finished a load of laundry.
Dyer County Choctaw Sports depends on West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active, we're West Tennessee Bone and Joint with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
On WTRO Dyersburg.
Welcome back as Dyer County leads it here as we begin the second quarter, 7-0 as we kick off football. Bubba Cobb, I'm shaking over here in my chair. I'm so excited we're back and doing this again.
And they gave a loss of 2 yards on the yard on the play.
It was a sack.
Second down and 11, so it was a Danny Goodman sack. Moulton Pat, it's a lateral out here to number 3, and it's complete, and it's going to get up to the 41-yard line.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Well, they're going to spot it back about the 42, so.
That's Lee Anthony Cathy. He's coming out of the backfield to receive that one.
So they're going to spot the ball back at the original line of scrimmage about the 42-yard line. Third down and 11 for Crockett County. First play of the second quarter. Dyer County leading in the ball game 7-0. So
Dyer County has third and long here. Like to
Moulton
stop him.
has three wide receivers. He's going to hand it off to the man in motion. Jet sweep to the left. Oh, missed a tackle over the left side, and he's going to jet all the way down to the 5-yard line or 10-yard line. But I'll tell you what, that was a jet sweep going to the left side, and he broke an arm tackle and got it down to.
And who was that carried it?
Number 3.
Was it 3? Okay, so Cathy again.
Cathy.
It was a 31-yard gain.
And they're going to spot it down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, 14, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it was
well,
a 26-yard gain.
He was out of bounds, I guess, but he wasn't tackled down. He got down close to the 10s where they spotted it. But it's down to the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for Crockett County. As they split wide out to the right side. Man in motion left to right. They're going to try that jet sweep again this time to the right side, and we're going to stop him after a yard loss, or a yard pickup. But we got a flag everywhere. We got a flag thrown on the right side. We got a flag thrown on the left side.
Well, we had a holding on this side of the football, but there may have been an unsportsmanlike conduct on the other
I
side.
saw one of the Crockett County players going flying back, and so
we're going to have to see what they say.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's unnecessary roughness on the left side, our left. Now they've got a holding on this side, I believe.
Yeah, well, I saw that one.
So,
will they be offsetting or will it be dead ball foul?
Well, I don't know. They're going to mark it off. Well,
White Hat's not saying anything
I just
yet.
saw a penalty against us.
I saw one of them said holding.
Okay. Holding this away. That was the live ball. Now we're going to go back this way. Half the distance. Yeah. They mark off.
How do I score that?
A 15-yard penalty against Crockett, and then a half the distance to the goal penalty against Dyer County. I guess that was. So it's going to be first down, and ball's at the 12-yard line. So he's got second over there.
Well, we're going to have to, figure that out. The clock is running. Not sure what. They're getting it ready, back to go again. Dyer County leads at 7-0 right now.
Well, it's first down and 8 yards to go because they picked up 2 yards on the exchange of penalties. And Moulton's going to hand it off this time, number 20, and he's going to be taken down this time by Rigsby, as Rigsby
took the ball from him and
took it away from him.
They're going to say he was down, yeah.
And Rigsby's going to say, fine, I just took it away from him. But he got it in the backfield and made the stop.
And they're just going to say it's just a loss of 4 yards.
4-yard loss on the play as the ball is back to the 16. It was on the 12 a while ago, so a loss of 4. So 9:28 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leading 7-0, and Crockett County knocking on the goal line. Man in motion once again. Going to hand off right up the middle, and he's going to be game tackled and brought down. He's going to pick up inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line or so, maybe the 13. But he just powered his way across the middle, picked up about 3 yards on the play. Bring up third down and about 9 yards to go, we'll say. 8:50 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leading 7-0. Moulton comes back to huddle with a play from the sideline. 2 wide receivers way outside. Ball right in the middle of the field. Moulton back to pass, looking over, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, what a great play by Darius Ligon. He wanted to go for the interception, couldn't get over there, and got there just in time to slap it away because the crossing pattern by Daniel Jordan was right there.
Yep.
And if Ligon hadn't got a hand in there, that was touchdown.
So it's going to bring up fourth down and 9 yards to go, and they bring the kicker in. And then it's Alex Nolan. And to hold is Daniel Jordan.
It's going to be a 30-yard field goal right here.
Yeah. Going to spot it down at the 20. Good snap. Oh, good high kick.
Beautiful
and
kick.
It's going to be good. So it's going to make it Dyer County 7, Crockett County 3 with 8:18 remaining in the first half. So let's take a 1-minute break. Remind you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Do you find yourself worrying about your finances more and more these days? At Security Bank, your finances are our main concern. Hi, I'm John Young, and at Security Bank, we understand how hard you work for your money, and we want to help you make the most of every penny. We're a full-service bank that can provide you with checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgage options, home equity lines of credit, and much more. Come to any of our 7 convenient locations in Dyer and Gibson
Good time
counties
oldies.
and
The
experience
songs
banking
you
service
grew
like
up
you've never had
with.
before. Security
WTRO.
Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Patrick Wayne.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in New Bern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
We've got 8:18 to play here in the first half of play. Dyer County on top 7-3. Both teams putting together a scoring drive. Now Dyer County will get the ball back here with plenty of time to do something.
So we have a kickoff coming here by Alex Nolan. He's going to kick it over to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a flag on the play. And Dyer County can get the ball to 35 if they want to.
I think they'll take it right there.
Yeah, I would. And the kickoff brought to you by Mayor Chris Young.
I know him. That name sounds familiar.
I've heard that name before. Yes, he is. And so Dyer County would take over, as apparently they didn't want to kick it to Liggins or Patterson back there deep.
Don't blame them.
No, I wouldn't like to kick to him either. Both those young men can run. But Dyer County is going to take over out there on 35-yard line, first down and 10, ball in the middle of the field. Dyer County wearing their orange jerseys, white pants.
Well, grass-stained white pants now.
Yeah.
They were white when we started the game.
And Crockett County white jerseys. High snap this time, hands off to Livingston, and he gets across the 40 to 45, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down. That's enough for the Henson first down. Is freshman Jabari Livingston picks up 11 yards on his first carry of the season.
Jabari Livingston is going to be the future running back for Dyer County.
He's a big kid, too. Going to hand off once again to him. He does a little stutter step, and the ball is stripped from him, and the ball is still loose, and I think Dyer County has it as he gets across the 50-yard line and about the 47-yard line. So.
And I think it was Cole Horner saving the day there, getting back on top of it.
Yeah. So our experienced center from Dyer County being alert. Now Livingston had it stripped. I think he bounced towards it and just knocked it loose again. And then Horner picked up the ball at about the 47-yard line of Crockett County. 7-yard pickup on the fumble. Long count this time. Butler going in motion from the right to the left to give the Taylor up the middle. He's across the 45 to the 40, tripped up as he gets inside the 40-yard line. So it's going to be another Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County as he gets the ball to about the 38-yard line of Crockett. So as we spread out two wide receivers to each side, 1 and 2 on this side. That's Liggins and Patterson. Hand off this time to Taylor. He has delivered a late. He's hit up high that time by number 33, Pillar. And he doesn't go down, but they stood him up.
Well, it looks like right there at the line of scrimmage, too, so no gain.
Yeah. Well, they're going to say he picked up.
They're going to give him a yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah.
Well, he earned it.
So
that's 50 yards on 10 carries.
So the ball down to the 36-yard line, so about 2-yard pickup on the play.
Good deal.
So he got in the hole quicker, but Pillar stood him up right there.
Yeah.
So now we have trips to the right side, the short side of the field. Liggins by himself over here on the left side. Stafford quarterback. Shotgun formation. We're going to have a delayed game penalty, it looks like.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a pretty quick count there.
Did we get the timeout? That's the flag. He picks up the flag. So we may have gotten the timeout with 5:56 to play here in the first half.
Okay, they did get the timeout. The DNS Motors timeout. Everyone needs a vehicle. You buy there, you pay there. DNS Motors. About timeouts. Oh, they're going to say it wasn't a timeout. Oh, they're going to say it was delayed, that he didn't get the timeout in time.
So that's going to be another penalty.
So a 5-yard step off instead of the timeout. Ball's going to be spotted back at the Dyer County 42-yard line. 5:56 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leads in the ball game 7-3. They have the ball second down and 8. At the, well, that's not right. 14 yards to go. Taylor has it. Taylor steps up to the 40, and he's going to gets across the 40 and then knocked back as he stood up a little bit and got carried back. And they're going to spot it back. Where they're going to put it down right at the 40-yard line. He got across the 40, then got inside the 40, and then gave ground, and he got stopped back at the 40. So a short pickup on the play, maybe a yard. So the ball spotted at the Crockett County 40-yard line. Third down and 12 now. Taylor in the backfield alongside Stafford. Patterson in motion going from left to right. And back to pass to Stafford. He's looking down to his left side. Long pass down there. Liggins got it in his hands. Oh, Adarius Liggins.
He was out there, and it hit him in the hands.
Hit him in stride, and it was in and out. Man, good pass, good pattern, in and out. Boy, that was an
exciting play, yeah.
Yes, it was. And he was behind the defenders. All he had to do was hold on to it, and he might have looked down to see where the goal line was. But it's going to be fourth down now and 12. 5:05. Dyer County leading 7-3. Stafford back to pass once again. Rosen out to the left side. He's being pursued. He's going to throw it, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. He's going to catch it inside the 25.
That's a first down.
That's going to be enough for the first down. As Mason Patterson was open, that was a great job by Stafford as he rolled to his left. And do you have any idea how hard it is rolling to your left and throwing to your
back
right?
To the right, yep.
And he rolled and rolled, and he was getting pressure that time by number 15 who was coming up. And he made that pass across his body, complete to Patterson for the first down. We got a flag on the play. As Taylor tries to get outside, he does get outside, gets to the 20, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. But we've got a flag on the play at the snap.
Somebody go too early?
So, but
there's the white hat. He's coming over. Legal procedure, Dyer County.
Yep. It's going to be against Dyer County. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And I think I forgot to mention there was a Henson insurance first down on that last pass play completion to Patterson. But that's going to be stepped off against Dyer County, 5 yards. Ball's going to be spotted now, at the 28-yard line. 4:33 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leading the ball game 7-3. Dyer County first down and 15 now at the Crockett County 28-yard line. Two wide receivers each side. Ball on the right hash mark. I'm sorry. Stafford has it. Hands off to Taylor. He's right up the middle, following his blockers, and he gets up to the 25. About a 4-yard pickup. So we're going to put it back at the 25-yard line, about a 4-yard pickup.
It's going to be, again, third and long for Dyer County.
Stafford, Livingston comes in, gives a play to Stafford from the sideline. Taylor coming out, holding his chin, or neck or shoulder or something.
He's walking over to the near side.
Back to pass. Stafford's going to roll to the left side, looking downfield. Man, he gets by one man. He's going to be taken by the other two, and he was watching for somebody to go, and Liggins broke loose, got behind his man, but that time, that was when Stafford was being heavily pursued.
Yes. So, about of a loss of one there.
So, ball back at the 26-yard line. Crockett County's 26. 3:27 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leading 7-3. Livingston had running back beside Stafford. Two wide receivers each side. Ball on the left hash. We've got 12 seconds on the play clock. Stafford drying his hands, getting everybody set. Patterson in motion from the left to the right. There'll be trips on the right side. Stafford back to pass, looking. He's going to throw it to Butler. Butler gets the ball about the 21-yard line and tackled immediately. So we're going to get a little pickup on the play, but it's going to be still fourth down and long. So 4th down and 9 as they caught the ball up there about the 21, and they drove him back, and they're going to get it where they drove him back to. Not as forward progress, I thought. Ball in motion. We got trips, and now we got a timeout. So the NS Motors timeout for Dyer Counties. The NS Motors, everyone needs a vehicle. You buy there, you pay there. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in New Bern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
On WTRO Dyersburg.
Welcome back as Dyer County leads it 7-3 with 2:29 to play. Dyer County has it 4th and 9 at the 21-yard line. And
this close to halftime, we'd like to punch one in right before the first half.
Yeah. Oh, but they're going to have to take it the length of the field. Does no good to punt here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little out of field goal range, so they're just going to likely a running play and get as much as they can.
Well, ball on the right hash mark, and we have trips to the short side of the field over there on the right side. Taylor back in at running back. Stafford at shotgun. Back to pass, getting rush pressure from the right side. He's going to throw it across the middle. Oh, that was perfect timing by the defender.
Yes, it was.
And pass was thrown across the middle to Mason Patterson, and the defender came up and timed that perfect. If it had been a split second quicker, it would have been pass interference, but as it was well timed. Ooh, I wish it was interference. but it was well timed, and the ball goes over on downs. Man. But and there was no way that Patterson was going to catch that ball.
No.
When he was hit like that right at the ball getting there.
Well, with 2:24 to play, Dyer County putting a lot of faith in their defense here.
Well, now
what an excellent job they do.
And Crockett County has a time-consuming offense. They take a lot of clock. And they're going to pass it this time, and it's going to be incomplete as it falls short of the receiver and bounces up. And covering on the play over there was big number 78, Hunter Lynn. And he was lucky it was incomplete because Lynn had him.
Yeah, talking with Coach before the game, looking at this defense, they do have a few injuries they had in preseason. So some of these young men, both defensively and on the offensive line, are getting their first opportunity to play with each other.
Well, when you have injuries, that means you create depth.
That's right.
Not a necessity.
That's right.
They're going to split one wide receiver way out here on the right side, and that's Freeman. And they're going to hand it off to running back 15. He gets around the right side. They're going to throw a flag everywhere. 4 yellow flags. Whew, did everybody see that one?
Yeah, that was holding on 20. That is.
And everybody saw it.
Yep. Briley Newcomb.
Yeah. And that's why it was so open to get around there. But everybody saw it. It was at the 30-yard line. That's where they're going to step it off from. Step it off from the 30 back to the 20-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and long as they have to get to the 33-yard line for the first down. So it's going to be 2nd down and long. And there's 2:03 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leads in the ball game by a score of 7-3. As they come out, they will split out Jordan and Freeman wide to the left side and take it up the middle. Moden's going to keep it himself. He keeps bouncing around and gets misses. A few people miss, but then he is stopped after about a 3-yard pickup. As he gets it up to the 25-yard line, there's timeout Choctaws. 137.
They think they're going to get the ball back.
Okay, so
With minute 37 to play.
We have a DNS Motors timeout, so let's take a 30-second break. Reminding you, Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Carpenter of Flat Heating and Air Conditioning. We're a third-generation family-owned business since 1946, proudly serving Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Whether it be a new installation or servicing of an existing system, let us take care of all your personal comfort needs. We serve you with honesty, integrity, and keep you, the homeowner, a valued customer. We are proud to be your authorized York heating and air conditioning dealer. Call us today at 627-2581 or visit us at flatheatingandair.com. When you think of your comfort, think Flat Heating and Air.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on WTRO Dyersburg. Now more Dyer County football action on WTRO Dyersburg.
Well, a minute 37 to play after the Dyer County timeout. Dyer County leads at 7-3. Crockett County with a 3rd and long here.
So they think, Dyer County thinks we can stop them.
Yeah.
And they'll punt, and we'll get the ball back with a little time and with our explosive offense. And they
that's on us right there, yep.
Yeah. So that's going to make it about 3rd and 3? So they might move it on down to the 30-yard line. So
let's not do that again.
3rd down and 3 now. And that might have wasted that time out then. Smith comes off the field.
37 yards on penalties. 5 penalties so far on Dyer County.
So now they come up to the line of scrimmage. 1:37 left in the first half. Dyer County leading 7-3. 3rd down and 3. And they send a man in motion. Moulton keeps it. He fakes around. He reverses field. He's up at the 40. He's still going strong, and he gets inside Dyer County territory, inside the 40-yard line before we drag him down. And that penalty against Dyer County probably hurt us because it changed what they were going to do. And so they had Moulton keep the ball to get the first down, and then we missed the tackle, and he gets down inside Dyer County territory to the 38-yard line, 37-yard line.
That's their 5th first down, too.
And now we've got a timeout, and this time it's going to be a timeout for Crockett County. But it's a DNS Motors timeout, so let's take a 30-second break, reminding you of Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
We're pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th. Monday we're having our grand opening and the junior fairs plus the fairest of the fair. Every night there'll be a cash drawing for $1,000. Tuesday night, Nick Moody and the Voluntary 3 on stage. Wednesday will be the preteen Miss Dyer County Fairest of the Fair. Thursday night features Mayhem on the Midway, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Friday features the USA Pullers Truck and Tractor Pull and the new vehicle giveaway. And Saturday night, country music star Travis Denning pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th.
Dyer County playing host to Crockett County, leading here 7-3 with 1:11 remaining in the first half. But Crockett County is the Dyer County 38-yard line, 1st down and 10. Moulton has it, hands off, and we miss a tackle, and we get the second man coming up and get him.
Didn't matter. We had gang tackling going on there.
We had the first man get penetration, and
well, now was that Moulton that had it, that kept it?
No, he handed it off.
Okay.
But we missed the first man missed him, slipped off, but 3 other guys came up there and quickly got him. This time we had a little crisscross. We handed off to number 33, and he's going to have the ball knocked out of his hands, but he was down first. But the big fullback coming across the middle there, Pillar, and he's going to be taken down for a short gain. The ball's going to be spotted at the, let's say, 38-yard line. So they take another DNS Motors timeout. So going to keep it here for this 30 seconds.
Yeah, and with 35.3 seconds, it was Crockett County that called at that time?
Yes.
So they seem to think that they're going to work something up here. Again, they have long sustained drives. They don't have too many short ones, but and I say short ones, quick ones, I should say.
The kicker came in a while ago with that extra point and kicked pretty good, looked real good, had some good distance on it, so maybe they think they can get it inside enough for a field goal range, maybe.
Well, he had a 30-yarder earlier. Right now, he's going to be a little, It'd be 40, well, actually, where they snap it would be probably a 52-yard field goal from here. So we'll see.
Yeah. So
this is the first time we've seen these young men.
But a 30-yarder is pretty good in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So if they can get it down over 20 yards, and they've got 35 seconds to do it, but it's 3rd down and 11.
The objective here is to get the first down.
Yeah. Coming trips to the left side. Moulton back to pass, rolling to the left side. He's getting a little pressure. He has to roll, and he's sacked. He's sacked. Danny Goodman and his district attorney staff sack here for Dyer County. 4th down in a lot right now as the clock is running down to 25 seconds, and now we have another timeout. This time it's the Dyer County Choctaws.
Yep, 4th and long, they're going to either punt it or something, and now Dyer County with 25.6 seconds and the arm of Dre Stafford, and we'll keep it right here, but we will tell you we would have taken a DNS Motors timeout where everyone who needs a vehicle, you buy there, you pay there. That's a DNS Motors.
Now, this is confidence of your defense and confidence on the offense, too, because we have 25.6 seconds remaining in the first half, and we take a timeout because we think that we can get the ball back and we can go whatever distance it is to score in that time that we have remaining. So that's a lot of confidence in our offense, and I've seen it happen. Well, last year we saw it happen.
Yes, we did.
So Crockett County back to punt, and that's Alex Nolan, who's extra point, field goal, kickoff man, and punter.
If there's a foot on the ball, it's his foot.
Yeah. And we don't have anybody back, so we're going to let it roll there. We're going to go after and try to block it here. We got our men.
I believe so. Here they come.
Okay.
He gets it away.
He gets a good kickoff, and it's going to bound around. It's going to get inside the 10-yard line and be down about the 6 or 7 yard line.
Okay.
So Dyer County is going to have it 1st down and 10 with 15.6 seconds remaining. And I think the ball's going to be spotted at the 7. So we've got a long ways to go, a short time to do it in, but our offense can possibly do it.
Well, conservative plays here. You do not want to give up something that's going to be a pick six or going into halftime. You do not want a safety, nothing like that. Just keep it conservative. And
well, we have Darius Liggins wide out to the left side, outside man, and I would say he's going to go long. We're going to try to chunk it to him, but they're going to hand it to Taylor. He goes up the middle, and he's going to be stopped about the 20-yard line.
Is he going to get the first down? Yes, he is.
Yeah, so he's going to pick up enough for the Henson Insurance first down. And we got 6 seconds remaining, and we're coming off the field.
Yeah, we're just going to let it run out. So that's how we'll end halftime. Dyer County leading it 7-3 as we go into halftime. We got the halftime statistics we'll be sharing with you, and the Bruce Hayes Communications halftime show. That's coming up in 2 minutes. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO.
Remember when your kids and their friends all piled into the car to
Dyer County Choctaw Sports depends on West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active, we're West Tennessee Bone and Joint, with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work have been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in New Bern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
We're pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th. Monday we're having our grand opening and the junior fairs plus the fairest of the fair. Every night there'll be a cash drawing for $1,000. Tuesday night, Nick Moody and the Voluntary 3 on stage. Wednesday will be the preteen Miss Dyer County Fairest of the Fair. Thursday night features Mayhem on the Midway, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Friday features the USA Pullers Truck and Tractor Pull and the new vehicle giveaway. And Saturday night, country music star Travis Denning pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th.
You've tuned into the Bruce Hayes Communications halftime show, and let's take a look at some of the statistics. First of all, some of the individual statistics here in the first half. For the Crockett County Cavaliers, of course, our score 7-0 or 7-3 Choctaws. The Crockett County Cavaliers, 3 carries by Hayden Moulton for a total of 40 yards. He did have the longest carry from scrimmage right there before the half at 33 yards. It was Leanthony Cathy with 1 carry for 26 yards. It was Briley Newcomb had 2 carries for 12 yards, and V.J. Pillar had 7 carries for a total of 12 yards. Hayden Moulton was 1 of 5 for 1 yard. Leanthony Cathy was the only recipient of the pass, and of course their only scoring here in the first half was a 30-yard Alex Nolan field goal that brought them within 4 points of Dyer County. Dyer County, on the other hand, Braylon Taylor, the big guns tonight. He's got 13 carries, 66 yards unofficially. Jabari Livingston with a couple of carries for 18 yards. Dre Stafford has got 3 carries for 10 yards. Dre Stafford through the air, though, is 4 of 7 for 28 yards. He hit Mason Patterson a couple of times for a total of 14 yards. Seth Sansom, has a catch for 11 yards, and Jax Butler had a catch for 3 yards for the Choctaws. The only touchdown comes on Braylon Taylor. That was after a 6-play drive that happened after a Crockett County fumble. Dyer County made them pay. It was capped off by a 10-yard Braylon Taylor run. It was Jacob Hampton with the extra point. Dyer County led it 7-0 with 58 seconds to go in the first, but then it was an Alex Nolan field goal, as I told you earlier, from 30 yards out that made it 7-3 with 8:18 to play in the second. And then both teams just traded punches so far. We'll take a look at the team statistics when we come back in 2 minutes. You're listening to the Bruce Hayes Halftime Show right here on 101.7 WTRO. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Dyer County Choctaw Sports depends on West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active, we're West Tennessee Bone and Joint with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in New Bern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
We're pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th. Monday we're having our grand opening and the junior fairs plus the fairest of the fair. Every night there'll be a cash drawing for $1,000. Tuesday night, Nick Moody and the Voluntary 3 on stage. Wednesday will be the preteen Miss Dyer County Fairest of the Fair. Thursday night features Mayhem on the Midway, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Friday features the USA Pullers Truck and Tractor Pull and the new vehicle giveaway. And Saturday night, country music star Travis Denning pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th.
Welcome back as Dyer County leads it here at halftime, 7-3 over the Cavaliers of Crockett County. Let's take a look at what is happening here tonight. Team-wise, Crockett County has 90 yards on 13 carries, and that's actually pretty good. 6.9 yards per carry. Now, through the air, just 1 of 5 for 1 yard. Crockett County has 5 first downs. They have turned the ball over one time on a fumble, and they've been penalized one time for 15 yards. Dyer County, on the other hand, 94 yards on 18 carries. That's about an average of 5.2 per carry. Dyer County passing-wise, though, 4 of 7 for 28 yards. Dyer County's put up 8 first downs. They have been penalized 5 times for a total of 37 yards, but Dyer County has not turned the ball over thus far, and that's a good thing. You're listening to the Bruce Hayes Communications Halftime Show, and Dyer County leads it here at halftime by a score of 7-3, and we'll be back and continue as the Dyer County Choctaw Band plays here at halftime. Justin Brown and his fine team entertain us every year here at halftime here at Dyer County. They go on the road sometimes with them too. We'll be back and have more at the Bruce Hayes Communications Halftime Show. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO.
Dyer County Choctaw Sports depends on West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active, we're West Tennessee Bone and Joint with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in New Bern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
We're pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th. Monday we're having our grand opening and the junior fairs plus the fairest of the fair. Every night there'll be a cash drawing for $1,000. Tuesday night, Nick Moody and the Voluntary 3 on stage. Wednesday will be the preteen Miss Dyer County Fairest of the Fair. Thursday night features Mayhem on the Midway, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Friday features the USA Pullers Truck and Tractor Pull and the new vehicle giveaway. And Saturday night, country music star Travis Denning pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th.
Now more Dyer County football action on WTRO Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County leads it 7-3 here at halftime as the Crockett County Cavaliers have come to town for some gridiron action, and this is the first game for both teams, but a game that has been 10 years in the making, Paul Stringham, has been Dyersburg and Dyer County. That's going to be coming up next week. We'll have that on the air for you coming up. Of course, 6:40 will be our broadcast time with a Pepsi pregame show. And then, of course, the kickoff will be at 7 o'clock from J.C. Sawyer Field, about 6 miles from here at the Dyersburg High School football field. You're listening to the Bruce Hayes Communications halftime show as Dyer County leads it 7-3. Dyer County came out, took the opening kickoff, was unable after a couple of first downs, was unable to punch it in, but ended up punting it back to Crockett County. Crockett County moved the ball somewhat, but they ended up fumbling it back to Dyer County, and once Dyer County got it on the fumble, it's kind of like they smelled blood in the water, and on a 6-play drive capped off by a 10-yard run, it was Braylon Taylor going in untouched for a touchdown, and then Jacob Hampton's extra point made it 7-0, as with only 58 seconds to go in the first. So it took all the first quarter just to get that done, Bubba.
Yeah. They have ball control. We try to move it a lot quicker, but as it turned out, we had a lot of ball control for that one touchdown we got.
Yep. Well, and if you're looking at this, the only thing that I just know Coach Whittle would say we want to work on were the silly penalties.
Yes.
We had a couple of those. One personal foul, that was the first one, but we did sneak off sides a couple of times, then had a delay of game that we ended up having, and then lost half the distance to the goal line on a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty. So that was it. It only cost us 7 yards, but nonetheless, spotting them close enough to the end zone ended up resulting in a 3-yard field goal, or a 3-point field goal. So
30-yard field goal.
30-yard field goal, 3 points. That's right.
And let's go ahead and give them credit for Lowry's Record Service for the field goal. They're sponsoring the field goals for Dyer County, and we haven't got one, but Crockett County has one, so we'll give a little plug for Lowry's Record Service, serving Dyer County and surrounding for over 50 years.
Wow. That is a long time.
Hey.
Dyer County leads it 7-3 here at halftime as the Dyer County Choctaw Marching Band are out performing to the excitement of the crowd. And, of course, Bubba Cobb, it is great. You look out there and you still see.
We've got a large crowd.
Yes, here. We do. And I remember last year and the social distancing and so forth, which they're doing a lot of that now, even as we look. But, Crockett County has a great crowd that's come here tonight. Dyer County obviously always does. And if we can just, keep everybody vaccinated and keep everybody from getting this weird variant, why hopefully we can continue with a good football season.
And make sure we can continue playing and continue coming to the games. That's a concern because we have had games canceled because of COVID, because of quarantine, contact tracing, or whatever. And we'd like to get as many games in as possible this year. We'd like to get the entire schedule in. We'd like to be able to do it in front of full crowds every week. So we just keep everybody healthy and get everybody well that's sick. And of course
that's kind of what we want to have happen, and we're working hard, and everybody is doing their best to try to get it to where we can do exactly that. 7-3 is your score. You're listening to the Bruce Hayes Communications halftime show, and we're going to step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll be back. We'll have the second half kickoff when we continue. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO. 7-3 as we get ready for the second half of play. Actually, neither team has come back out ready for the second half, so we're going to do some more stuff. Now, we're going to get Coach Bubba Cobb to put on his coaching hat. And
Okay.
Coach Cobb, tell me, you're in the locker room telling these kids what to do. They're up 7-3. What is your speech? What are you telling them?
Darius, when the ball comes in your hands, grab it, buddy, and quit looking at that goal line. Keep your eyes on the ball and pull it in.
Yep.
Wrap up on defense, fellas. We've let them gain a little too much yardage here. Let's make sure when we stick them and they put them down. We let 3 get away from us a couple times. We let 5 get away from us a couple times. We got to make sure we stick and put them down. Most of the time we have. We're doing a great job most of the game, but we let them pick up too much yardage. Offense, we've got to be consistent. Got to hold on to the football. Now, we dropped it one time. We got a hold of it, but we've got to hold on to it every time. We need to make sure we get good penetration on defense. The times we've gotten good penetration on defense, we've stopped them back there. We get them before they get a running start. We got them stopped for a loss most of the time. Offense, keep blocking. We've ran some plays that were inside. We didn't block, keep our blocks. We got to keep blocking the whistle blows and get a man open. You know, Braylon Taylor's doing a good job running most of the time. We've got to make sure there's a hole for him to run through every time. Right. He's going to follow that block and make sure we're doing a good job on it. Defense, play your assignments. Play your assignments. Read your keys. You can't just take off because they're going to run a reverse on us before this game's over.
Oh, yeah.
You better stay at home. You better stay at home and know what you're doing. Read your keys. Make sure on special teams we get good coverage on those kicks or punts or whatever. We don't need long returns. Let's get back out here and play some football in the second half, guys. Let's go.
All right. That sounds like a good one, and let's do just that. You've been listening to the Bruce Hayes Communications Halftime Show, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff when we continue in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO.
This is Colin Carpenter of Flat Heating and Air Conditioning. We're a third-generation family-owned business since 1946, proudly serving Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Whether it be a new installation or servicing of an existing system, let us take care of all your personal comfort needs. We serve you with honesty, integrity, and keep you, the homeowner, a valued customer. We are proud to be your authorized Gore Heating and Air Conditioning dealer. Call us today at 627-2581 or visit us at flatheatingandair.com. When you think of your comfort,
good time oldies. WTRO, 1450 AM and 107 FM.
Finished a load of laundry. Drop kids off at daycare. Hit the gym for a quick workout. Stop by Mickey D's to grab some breakfast. Got to work before my boss did, and it's only 9 a.m. Meal.
There's a meal for every morning on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Mix and match the buttery McChicken biscuit and the savory chicken McGriddles. Get any two for just $3. Can you hear me? Prices and participation may vary. Single item at price cannot be combined with combo meal.
Remember when your kids and their friends all piled into the car to go to the park? Remember when? Kill Nissan knows that the cars and trucks they sell are the backdrops to so many of life's remember wins. That's why they're proud to sell vehicles that are renowned for their dependability, longevity, and value. They hope to be part of your remember win now and long into the future. Rick Hill Nissan on Parr Avenue, Dyersburg, near the fairgrounds.
Do you find yourself worrying about your finances more and more these days? At Security Bank, your finances are our main concern. Hi, I'm John Young, and at Security Bank, we understand how hard you work for your money, and we want to help you make the most of every penny. We're a full-service bank that can provide you with checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgage options, home equity lines of credit, and much more. Come to any of our 7 convenient locations in Dyer and Gibson counties and experience banking service like you've never had before. Security Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now more Dyer County football action on WTRO Dyersburg.
Welcome back as the Choctaws lead it here at halftime 7-3 as we get ready for the second half. Both teams, they actually ended up putting another 3 minutes back on the clock as the teams were a little late getting back out, but they have to allow them by TSSAA rules. They've got to have 3 minutes to stretch. So, and that's from the time they get on the field. And walking from the locker room to the field is not stretching.
Well, at one time, whatever the team determined was warming up, that was it. And they could come out here and stand on the goal line for 3 minutes, and that was it. Mm-hmm. But now they actually they started 3 minutes on the clock, and they actually do something for 3 minutes. Before, it's just you got 3 minute warm-up time and a replay. And they didn't care what you did.
That's right. So
there were too many people not doing anything. So that's when they legislate you have to do more, which is a good thing because it was good. The stretching is good for these kids to loosen back up. You don't want any poor muscles or torn ligaments or.
Nope.
I'm looking at some video here that Jason Peavy, our sports writer, has of Liggins, the ball right there on his left hand. All he has to do is pull it and close his eyes when the ball goes.
He's looking at the goal line. Look at him. He took his eye off the ball.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a touchdown and put us up 13, possibly 14-0 at the time, 14-3. And that had been a good halftime score for us. But as it is, it's 7-3 here at halftime, and Dyer County will be kicking off to start the second half. And Crockett County will be possession, and we saw last week in the Jamboree, Crockett County, they kept the ball for 17 minutes of a 20-minute period for the running clock last week. Of course, they scored after 17 minutes.
17 seconds.
And then Covington got the ball and scored in 17 seconds.
That's right.
It was just bang, bang.
And I'm telling you, Covington, we get to play this year.
I asked Coach Whittle, why?
What was he thinking?
I asked Coach Whittle, why? I said, Covington on our schedule? And he said, well, yeah. And I said, why? They're quick. They're quick.
They are good.
And they don't have just one or two backs. They've got a stable of running backs. And it seemed like they're all quick as lightning.
Well, they spend a lot of time at the state tournament, so
yeah. Boy, they can run.
And they win a few. So, but again, you want to pick some challenges. You know, we've got the rivalry here. The rivalry, obviously, with Dyersburg next week. But then you've got 10, 12 miles down the road, 15, whatever. O'Brien County Central. That's always been a rivalry.
Well, the old saying, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
And and then there you go. He's picked some really good teams to play. I mean, Southwind. Yeah. We played them at Southwind in the tournament 2 years ago.
Playoffs, yeah.
In the playoffs, yeah.
And beat them down there.
That's right.
And they had a pretty good ball team out here.
They certainly did.
But out for Dyer County right now is Jacob Hampton. I think he was a soccer player. And kickoff brought to you by Mayor Chris Young, the Dyer County mayor. And Hampton going to kick off. Dyer County leading here And halftime was 7-3. Starts the second half, kicking off. And it's a high, short kickoff. It's going to come down and hit about the 28-yard line, picked up about the 25. And he gets by, and he's got 2 men to beat, and he gets by the second man. And Liggins has an opportunity to catch him, and he's going to bring him down, but it's going to be inside the 20-yard line. And I'm looking for flags, and I don't see any. And he returned it back inside the 11-yard line, looks like.
That is a 59-yard return.
It was at Peyton Curry.
Yep.
Number 41, Peyton Curry on the return. He took it about his own 25-yard line and brought it back. And they're going to spot the ball at the Dyer County 12-yard line, it looks like. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Crockett. 11:46 remaining in the third quarter. Great return that time by Curry as they get it at the Dyer County 12-yard line. And they're going to try a sweep to the right side, and he's going to cut back. And we had it played well, and he cuts back, and he's going to be tripped up. Kathy going to be taken down after a 2-yard pickup just inside the 10. But we got a flag at the line of scrimmage, and they illegal block, it looks like. A chop block. And then from the 10-yard line.
That's a big one.
So they're going to mark it back 15 yards, bring the ball back to the Crockett County 24-yard line. They have to get to the 1-yard line for the first down. So it's going to repeat first down, but it's going to be first down and a little long ways to go as they have to get to the 1. Ball spotted at the 24. So we'll say first down and 23 yards to go for the first down. They split out. They've got the ball on the left hash. They got 3 wide receivers to the right, man in motion back to the left. Quarterback Bolton's going to pitch it over to Pilla, and he's going to be taken down maybe for a yard loss back there. Let's see where they mark it. He didn't pick up anything, I know that. See where they marked the ball. They're going to be back to, lost a little bit, but it's still at the 24. So, I kind of did a good job that time. We need to bore back here, Chuck, and keep this, give me a score here. They split one wide receiver way out here wide to the right side, and he's going to be covered by Garland. And Garland keeps it himself, gets across the 20-yard line. Well, they're going to spot right at the 20. Bolton kept it himself to the right side. He tackled the man without the ball in the backfield.
Yeah, that was a good play, too. If he'd have given him the ball, that would have been a mess.
But that was a player reading his key.
That's right. That's right. That was his man. And his man was not going to advance the football.
Nope.
What a great job he did.
Bolton kept it. He moved across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So they've got about 18 yards to go. Third down and 18. They've got to get to the 1 for the first down. Clock down to 9:42. Dyer County leading 7-3 here in the second quarter. Fullback right behind Bolton. Bolton rolling to the left side, looking down the pass. It's going to be short, incomplete. He would only picked up a couple of yards if it was complete. Brings up fourth down and long.
You know, their big guns receiver has been Daniel Jordan. He's been thrown to 5 times. He has yet to catch one, but it was Leanthony Cathy who has the only completion for 1 yard.
And they're going to send in the kicker, Alex Nolan.
And he puts down a tee, so it looks like it's going to be a field goal attempt, this time from 35, 36 yards.
36 yards. They're going to spot the ball at the 26-yard line. They had 10 for the end zone, so a 36-yard attempt by Nolan. Good snap, good ball. The ball is off, and it is right through the middle. 2 field goals for Alex Nolan for Crockett County, and makes the score now Dyer County 7, Crockett County 6. with 9:23 remaining in the second quarter. So let's take third quarter. So let's take a 30-second DNS mode timeout. Remind you, this Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
This is Patty Williams from Johnson.
And Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active. We're West Tennessee Bone and Joint with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
Now more Dyer County football action on WTRO Dyersburg.
Well, Peyton, that was Peyton Curry had the 59-yard kickoff return, but Dyer County, you were right. They bowed their backs. And
well, I'm disappointed they scored a field goal, but I was really glad they didn't score a touchdown.
That's correct.
I mean, we did a great job of bowling our back, as you were saying, and kept them out of the end zone. They got the field goal, but we still have the lead 7-6, and now we're going to get the ball back. As
did you know they did not get a first down on that drive?
No. So kickoff, once again, the Mayor Chris Young kickoff has the ball. We have it on the right side, and he gets spun around as he gets across the 30-yard line. Short kickoff.
That was the up back there.
And
Number 7, I believe it was.
That's LaRue. No.
I lost my paper. What did I do with it?
Okay. Noah LaRue on the kickoff.
I don't know what I did with it. Is that it right there? One of them's mine. That one's yours. That one's mine. There we go.
Get this thing straight. So LaRue has a kickoff and gets a short return. Dyer County has the ball on their own 33-yard line. First down and 10, 9:18 remaining in the third. Dyer County leading 7-6. Handoff this time to Braylon Taylor. He gets across the 35 to about the 37 on a handoff straight up the middle. Dyer County runs the run-pass option, and we've run the ball much more than we passed tonight.
Yeah, only 4 of 7 for 28 yards, all in the first half. Of course, this is our first drive here in the second half.
Dyer County has the ball in the middle of the field, 2 wide receivers each side. Hand off to Taylor once again. This time he's going to sweep left. He gets across the 45, the 50. He's got the sideline. It's a foot race down the sideline. 25, 20, 15, 10. He's going to go in as 41 Curry trying to push him out of bounds about the 10-yard line. And Braylon Taylor, there goes the lights. We've got a light show here this year. And Braylon Taylor streaks down the sideline and goes all the way in for the touchdown. That's the Lowry's Body Shop, serving Dyer County surrounding for over 50 years. Touchdown. Makes it now 13-6.
Yes.
With Hampton going in for the Chisholm Lake Store and Restaurant extra point attempt. Nick rushing to snap the ball. Stafford for the hold. Good snap. Owens' ball goes low. And it doesn't get up, and Dyer County leads here 13-6 with 8:39 remaining in the third quarter. So let's take a 30-second break remaining this Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Come to the city of Weaver, a great place to work, to live, and a great place to shop.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
You said coming into this game, Bubba Cobb, 2 plays, 67 yards, and a 62-yard Braylon Taylor run.
Well, Braylon Taylor up the middle, and then Braylon Taylor, let's take it outside. Yeah. Just outrun everybody.
He had all 67 of those drive yards for the Choctaws, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns on 15 carries.
So Dyer County will be kicking off once again. And
now, special teams, let's not let them get a
let's get coverage here.
59-yard run, yeah.
Let's make sure, and I think I mentioned that about the halftime. We've got special teams. We've got to cover, and we're having another Mayor Chris Young kickoff. Chris Young, the mayor of Dyer County, serving in his second term. Jacob Hampton kicking off for Dyer County. Dyer County leading 17-6. Non-regional contest to start the season. And high, a little bit deeper this time. It's taking it back to about the 10-yard line this time. All back up to across the 30, about the 35-yard line. And that was
much better.
That was Kathy. So we stop them this time before they get inside the 15-yard line. So it's going to be first down and 10. They're going to spot it up around the 35. Yeah, they're going to spot it right at the 35. They've gotten the last few years where if it's close to a yard marker, they're going to put it there. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
It's easier to count when it's on the marker.
It really is.
I appreciate that.
And it's easier to mark it.
As one who doesn't count well in my head.
And they pitch it back this time. Curry. No, that's not Curry. Oh, then we can do a good job coming up.
That's number 2, a new guy they've got in there. That's
Hobson.
Hobson, yeah.
And
Antoine Hobson.
And we don't have a 15 on our program. 15 coming up and making the tackle, and we don't have him on our roster. But he did a good job coming up and making the stop.
He did. 15 is, what, Jamin Golden? You talking about our guy?
Yeah.
Jamin Golden?
Oh, there it is.
Freshman, 5'8", 140-pound freshman.
Okay, you're on a different, you got a different roster.
I got the good one.
Oh, yeah. That's Golden. Okay, he's going to give it to Pillow. Pillow's going to try to sweep it. He's not going to make it. He is going to be thrown for a loss back here, and that's number 56, which is Nick Rushing.
Man.
And so
he's got 9 carries
flag on the far side of the field. And 51 had the ball that time heading back. And that's Chris Marino.
I'm hoping it was on them holding.
Well,
but we'll decline it on a 5-yard loss.
Foul face mask to Dyer County.
Oh, no. That's a no-no.
Oh. So that's a personal foul. That's going to give him a first down. Back from the 35-yard line, that's going to move it all the way up to midfield. And
that'll be their first down of the second half, believe it or not.
Bring the ball to the 50-yard line, first down and 10 for Crockett County at the 50.
And that is the second first down via the penalty.
Yeah. I've only, 6 for the game?
6 for the game.
So 2 of them been by penalty. They've only picked up 4 first downs.
That's correct.
7:21 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County leading 13-6. Crockett County has the ball right at the 50-yard line, first down and 10. They're going to try a jet sweep to this side. We got penetration, and he's going to throw him down.
That was 63 again. That was Matthew Rigsby. Man, the 6'1 senior, 238 pounds.
Matthew Rigsby came back there and put him down. He had an arm hooked of him and just slung him around. 5-yard loss on the play. Good penetration. And he penetrated from the backside, didn't he?
Yep, he did. Got him. Briley Newcomb was carrying the ball, and he's kind of wishing he hadn't.
But the defenders on this side weren't letting him turn the ball upfield.
That's right.
Caught him from behind.
I mean, that's staying home. That's what playing your area does.
And this time we're going to sweep again, and Moulton, and they blow a whistle, I guess, because everybody stopped. Flag. And they're going to jump, so it's offsides Dyer County. Dead ball offsides Dyer County.
We either must have made contact or real close encroachment.
But
nope, it's on them.
It's against us.
It's on us, rather. Yeah.
We threw them for a 5-yard loss on the last play, and they're going to get it back by penalty. So it's going to bring the ball back up to the original line of scrimmage at the 50-yard line, be second down and 10.
Do you remember the last year's record for number of penalties that we gave up? Do you remember what it was?
We hit too many.
115 yards last year. Mm-hmm. We are at 57 on 7 penalties, and it's 6:04 in the third quarter.
We don't need to give up any more.
No.
Because that was 20 yards in this possession. Man in motion. Moulton rolls back to looking to the left side. He's going to get hit and throw it across the middle, and that wasn't close to anybody. But
well, it was close to Mason Patterson's left foot, and that was it.
Who got him up back here?
Somebody chased him.
Was that Ethan Marshall, I think, that got him? Was that a cornerback blitz over there that put pressure on Bolton, and he just threw the ball away right in the middle of the field.
We got in the backfield quickly.
Yes. Too quick for Moulton. Moulton didn't want to think about it. He wanted to get rid of the ball. 5:47 remaining in the third. Dyer County leading 13-6. Crockett County has the ball third down and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Man in motion from the left to the right. Now he walks back.
Change play.
Look what you're doing now. You get set back again, double wing. And they're going to hand it to, we're going to fake it at 41, and Bolton's going to keep it, and he's going to be thrown down by Chris Marino.
And he lost part of his jersey.
After he picked up about 4 yards.
Yeah.
Be fourth down and 6. And Tennessee was one of the last teams in the nation that had tearaway jerseys. Johnny Majors believed in tearaway jerseys. We were one of the last teams that wore them legally. But those jerseys were just tearaway. You grab them.
Yep. Keep running.
Can't wear them anymore.
No.
And I know why. But it's going to be fourth down and 6 for Crockett County. They move the ball inside Dyer County territory to the 46. But short of the first down, they're back to punt. Good snap. Good snap. A good punt. And it's going to bounce down, go out of bounds inside the, 15-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. About the 14-yard line. So good punt that time. No return. So Dyer County is going to take over first down and 10 at about their own 14-yard line. Leading in the ball game, 13-6. Crockett County and Dyer County have been playing first game of the season the last several years. A good local rivalry developing.
Yes.
It used to be a regional game, now it's not.
Next year we'll go over there and sit under our speaker, remember?
No, we'll sit in the new press box down at Crockett County.
That's right. They did have a new one. You are exactly right.
And they said they've got plenty of little booths for everybody.
All right.
We'll be inside.
All right.
We won't have to take all those garbage bags that we always carry to cover up our stuff because it's going to rain.
That's right.
You know it's going to rain. We're Crockett County sitting outside. So first down and 10 for Dyer County. Ball on 14, handoff to Taylor. He's going to try a jet sweep to the left side. He gets across the 20-yard line and gets banged down, but up about the 22-yard line. About an 8-yard pickup. So it's going to be short 2 or 3 yards of a first down, but a good pickup that time by Braylon Taylor. When you're back inside the 15, you need a little running room, a little breathing room. And that time Braylon Taylor did it for us. Ball on the left hash, 2 wide receivers each side. Stafford has it, hands off to Taylor right up the middle. He gets up to the 25. That's going to be enough for Henson Insurance first down. That's all we wanted. We wanted enough for the first down, and we got it. 4:11 remaining in the third. Dyer County on top, 13-6.
That's 9 first downs for Dyer County.
Lennon Hughes coming in on offense in. 3 wide receivers to the left, to the right. Taylor jet sweep to the right side, and he's going to turn it upfield, gets up to the 30-yard line. So about a 5-yard pickup. So if we average 5 yards a carry, we'll be all right tonight.
Well, we had 5.2 in the first half, so
that's
we continue.
Pretty good average.
Well, we're doing better than that because we got 1 carry of 62 yards and only 4 carries in the second half. So we're doing pretty groovy.
You know, Big Ten was 3 yards and a cloud of dust, so we're going 5 yards.
That's right.
And grass stains.
That's right. We'll take it.
Stafford once again hands off to Taylor, and he's going to once again sweep and turn it upfield. He gets across the 35 to about the 42. That's going to be enough, over 5 yards, enough for a first down. As they're going to mark it at the 39-yard line. So a 9-yard pickup, another Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County. So we've got it up to the 39, running the ball. Coach Whittle says, I wish they hadn't run it out of bounds, but we'll take it.
Yep.
3:12 remaining in the third. Dyer County leading 13-6. Trips to the right, wide side of the field. Pass over to Liggins. Liggins catches at the 48. He gets free from one man, gets free from another. It's a waste down the sideline. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's taken down out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A great job by Darius Liggins, and he's holding his knee. Oh, maybe it's a cramp. It's a cramp. I can see the way he's holding his leg up. It's a cramp. I thought he was holding his knee
Push that toe. Push that toe. Hurry.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Can't see who.
I ain't coming out.
Now, the Crockett County player that made the tackle is laying there. He's not cramping. I don't think he's not. Oh, yes, he is, too. Yes. He didn't look like he was doing it. It's an insurance first down for Dyer County. There's Liggins on a good completion. The 11th first down of the ball game for Dyer County. And we got a timeout on the field here. That's Motors timeout. Well, it's not. It's a injury timeout. As we have two people down with, there's a third player down back over here at the 45-yard line. Number 3, Kathy. These us lean runners get those cramps like that, Chuck.
Yeah. Coach Dozer, the linebackers coach, was out there with the Crockett County player, helping him up and making sure he got his cramp.
I'm getting stares up here in the press box about lean runners.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you implying, Jason and Steve? Yeah. When you walk across the couch to the couch. But the cramps hurt, buddy.
You have to go home and tell your wife, yeah, I got a cramp getting up out of the chair.
Yeah. Daniel Jordan, defender, defensive back, and also wide receiver. He's the one that made the tackle on the Darius Liggins. And, of course, the Darius had it, the cramp, and we had.
Well, he heard you at halftime tell him to catch the ball.
Yes.
And that's what he did.
Yes, he did that
the
time.
Ball.
And then a great run as he juked a couple defenders back out. They missed, and he took off running, and they took him down. I think they're going to spot it at the, 9-yard line, 8-yard line? 9, I will say 9.
Young man.
So Dyer County has a first down and gold from the Crockett 9-yard line, as we have two wide receivers on each side. Ball on the left hash mark. Going to get it to Livingston as he powers his way in from 9 yards out. Jabari Livingston. The first time I saw him carry the ball was last week in the Jamboree, baby, and I'll tell he barreled in his first carry, I think, for about 10 yards. He's a 5'9", 215-pound freshman, and he's a load to bring down. And he churns those legs, buddy, so we have Lowry's body shot touchdown by Jabari Livingston to make it 19-6 Dyer County. Jacob Hampton in to attempt the Chisholm Lake Store and Restaurant extra point. This time Hampton's kick is up, and it's right down the middle this time. So the kick is good by Hampton, and Dyer County leads 20-6 with 2:53 remaining in the third quarter. So let's take a 30-second break. Reminding you, Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Alan Carpenter.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in Newbern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in Newbern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
As Dyer County in command with 2:53 to play in the third quarter, it is 20-6 as Jacob Hampton will step out to kick off, courtesy of our mayor, Chris Young. He is sponsoring the kickoffs, and he's just the kind of guy that says, "What can I do to help?"
Yep.
That's what he does.
He does that extremely good. But we have a ball game here, and we need to make sure we hold them to field goals every time, and we score touchdowns each time. I like it.
That works. Yeah.
They'll never catch up with us like that.
That's right.
As Hampton has the ball, getting ready to kick off, and he has had short kickoffs each time. Last time we did a good job covering. We need to do the same thing this time.
Yeah, we do not want to give up the big play, and that's the only, that 59-yard return by Peyton Curry is really the only.
This time, low squib kick. It's going to be taken at the 15 this time by number 12. That's Greenhill. He's going to return it right up the middle, and we're going to bring him down as he crosses the 40. They're going to spot it back about the, 42-yard line. No, they haven't marked the ball. Everybody's walked off from the mark.
I'm thinking it's the 42.
Well, that's right. That's where they showed it.
Yeah.
But
there it is. Okay.
But nobody had a ball, and everybody was walking around, and nobody was holding the spot. I was worried. I know we had the spot.
Yeah.
First and 10, Crockett County with 2:45 remaining in the third. First down and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Moulton fakes the handoff and passes across the middle. It's complete at the 40, at the 35. We've got a hand on him, but we can't bring him down. We had his jersey. He gets a block, makes another move, and we're going to take him out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And I'll tell you what, he did a good job of getting away from everybody. We could not bring him down. That was Peyton Curry. And we had him about the 30-yard line, and we just couldn't bring him down. Could not get a hold of him. So Crockett County has first down and 10 at the Dyer County 20-yard line. And so
there's a seventh first down.
So Moulton brings his team back up the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball on the right hash mark. Two wide receivers to the left side. Man in motion going to the left. Handoff this time to number 3. He's going to cut back, cut across the grain. He's going to take it all the way in from 20 yards out. That's number 3, Cathy. Anthony Cathy for 20 yards as he takes it to the left side and then cuts back across the grain, and he goes untouched for the touchdown. He makes it 20-12, Dyer County, with 2:22 remaining in the third quarter. Last week they took a long time to score. This week they're scoring quickly. And once again, knowing to attempt the extra point. Snaps a little low, but it gets it down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good once again. So it's 20-13 Dyer County. So let's take a 30-second break remaining. It's Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Finished a load of laundry.
We're pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th. Monday we're having our grand opening and the Junior Fairs plus the Fairs of the Fair. Every night there'll be a cash drawing for $1,000. Tuesday night, Nick Moody and the Voluntary 3 on stage. Wednesday will be the preteen Miss Dyer County Fairs of the Fair. Thursday night features Mayhem on the Midway, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Friday features the USA Pullers Truck and Tractor Pull and the new vehicle giveaway. And Saturday night, country music star Travis Denning pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th.
And that, now they score quick, so.
And we thought we had a pretty good thing going.
Well.
And we had a 26 lead, and we're looking comfortable because our defense is tough, and they hadn't moved the ball much, and all of a sudden, boom, bang, it's 20-13 back here. Knowing to kick off once again, back boot for Dyer County is Darius Liggins and Mason Patterson. Up short is Seth Sampson. Kickoff is short. Comes down to 25, taken there by LaRue. He stutter steps, gets around and up to the 40, and where he's going to be taken down as he crosses the 40. Noah LaRue gets the ball up to the 43-yard line. So pretty good return that time by LaRue. So 2:13 remaining in the third. Dyer County leading 20-13. Dyer County takes over first down and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. We have two wide receivers over here on the left side. Going to hand off to Taylor. Oh, and he falls down in the backfield, but he holds on the football as he fell. And so he got a cramp.
Yep.
Yes. Boy, he was running.
Yeah, pushing that leg up.
And he just goes down with a cramp. Boy.
That's going to be about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, and when he went down, he lost control of the football, but I think he was down when he did that. But he was trying to fight to get it back, but he couldn't scamper any because of that cramp.
That's one of those things that those hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They really do, and they come up on you. And again, low potassium and not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
Or Gatorade or something.
You gotta hydrate the day before.
That's right, and you can't hydrate before the game and expect it to work. You got to start the day before.
And Jake Willis carried a gallon water jug around with him.
Yeah.
During season.
That's right.
Remind him to drink water. But you got to hydrate. You can't just do it a few hours before the game. You got to do it the day before. You got to hydrate every day when you're a ball player.
That's right.
Drink plenty of fluids. Water, Gatorade, electrolytes, whatever it is, but drink plenty of good, but not caffeinated drinks. So we've got a timeout here. It's a injury timeout, but we'll say it's the NS Motors injury timeout. NS Motors, everyone needs a vehicle. You buy there, you pay there. And I think they were having trouble getting cars at one time, but they've got plenty of cars now. Just go by and talk to them. Mm-hmm. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter as Braylon Taylor lost 3 yards on the play as he goes down after he gets a handoff with a cramp.
Yep.
Bad timing for us. Poor timing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to bring him off.
Yeah, it'll be a minute before they can straighten him back out now.
He's going to come over here and they got the Gatorade jugs and water jugs. And
he might need an IV for it. He's got 20 carries, 154 yards. You know how many carries for a loss he has? One. That one, yep. And he's got 10 yards and a touchdown. He's got 62 yards and a touchdown. He's got, lots of double-digit runs. Just been a consistent back all night long.
They've got him over to the sideline. They're going to get him all the way. Yeah, get him some fluids in him.
That's right.
They're going to let him sit down right there.
And here comes the freshman Jabari Livingston that'll take his place.
Yeah. Now, he doesn't have the speed. He's got the ball.
He's got the power. Oh, look at the legs on that young man.
2nd and 13 here. Ball's going to be given to Livingston, and he gets across the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35. I'll take that back about the same. He's going to go all the way. He's got a lot of speed. What? I didn't know he had the speed like that. I haven't seen him get in an open foot race, but he took it all the way in. 59-yard run for the touchdown is Jabari Livingston. Jabari Livingston comes in, the freshman, as Taylor goes out with the cramps, and Livingston comes in and takes off for the touchdown for 59 yards. Livingston's body shop touchdown for Livingston, and Dyer County Choctaw go on top 26-13 now with 1:35 remaining in the third quarter. I wasn't expecting that at all. He was in a foot race and won it. Hampton comes in and he kicks the ball low into the line, and the ball bounces back, and Stafford comes back to get it. But in high school football, on the extra point attempt, when it's no good, it's no good. In college, you return it. And if you go in,
just ask Alabama.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a missed field goal, though.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
it. But that's the same thing. You can pick up 2 points. for an extra point there if you run it back in. But Dyer County goes on top 26-13, 135 remaining in the third. So let's take a 30-second break remaining in Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Dyer County Choctaw Sports depends on West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active, we're West Tennessee Bone and Joint with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
.35 to play. Bubba Cobb 26-13. Dyer County, they scored on 2 plays of 58 yards, and we scored on 2 plays of 59 yards, and we just traded punches right there. It's kind of a slugfest right now.
Oh, it's me. Brother Taylor goes out, our running back, our halfback, our speed, our touchdown man. He goes out of the cramps. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Put in a little freshman.
That's right.
At 5'9", 215-pound freshman. That's a... It runs like a, I don't know what. We're going to onside kick it. It comes over here, and it's going to be taken by Crockett County at the 48-yard line. Number 13 there, Freeman, covers the ball, and they're going to spot it at 49. But we haven't been kicking it long anyway, so we attempt the onside kick.
And that just speaks volumes for the defense. And, you know, we're back even this year to doing the Chisholm Lake MVP. We're going to do that at the end of the game, but we've got to pick somebody from offense and defense. Because I know.
Does Chisholm Lake realize how hard this is?
That's right. That's right. Man.
Crockett County comes up first down and 10 at their own 49-yard line. They're going to hand off. Number 20, and he's going to be thrown down. Oh, now we're going to lose.
That's our helmet.
Nick Rushing.
Yeah.
At 56.
Yes.
And Nick Rushing, he's got to come out. He lost his helmet on the play as he threw him down for a big loss.
Well, I was fearful that he took the Crockett County player's helmet off, but it wasn't. It was his.
It was his helmet that came off, and you've got to come out for a play.
That's right.
When your helmet comes off.
That was Newcomb, man. They've been teeing off on poor Newcomb. He had 16 yards on his first carry, and he's been going backwards ever since.
Well, they lost 4 yards on that play, so it's second down and 14. The ball spotted at the 45-yard line in Crockett County. Bowden back to pass this time. Throws across the middle and overthrown, and he broke open as that was Gordon on the cover.
No, that was Daniel Jordan is the guy they've been trying to get.
But Gordon was the man in coverage, though, on him, and he broke towards the line of scrimmage as Jordan went past him, and Jordan goes down, and I'm sure it's cramps too.
Yeah. The Dyer County player tried to help him up there, and he
said no.
He said no. I'm staying right here. And that's a cramp. Yep.
The humidity is high, and you perspire quite a bit, and you don't have those cramps when you're an athlete like these guys are.
And they're bringing him water.
Yeah.
But Dyer County, of course, we may be here till midnight if this keeps up. Now 1:07 to play here in the third quarter, and
well, the last 3 minutes have been really long because this is the third time we've stopped because of cramps.
Yeah, and I wonder, Robert Cobb back at the studio, I wonder if he can text us a Dyersburg score tonight. Not sure how it's going.
It was 42-0 at half.
Who was leading?
Dyersburg.
I just got the look from Jason. What? You idiot.
42-0 Dyersburg leading at halftime. That was so. And Jordan gets hipped off to the sideline. And both teams hydrated while the clock was stopped.
Yeah.
And we're not even going to give credit to DNS Motors for the timeout that time. It was a injury timeout. But it's third down and 14. Moulton back to pass, gets pressure. He's going to throw it downfield, and it's going to be overthrown. And number 2, Mason.
Yeah, that's
Patterson had him covered. The pass was intended for number 3, Kathy, and number 2, Patterson had him covered. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 14. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line of Crockett County. And we've got Patterson going deep for Dyer County. See,
now they're going to.
Last time they punted, they didn't have anybody back.
We do now.
Yep.
And got a minute 2 to play still here in the third quarter.
So 1:02 remaining in the third. That's just been a long last few minutes of the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Got everybody set. 14 seconds on the play clock, so they got plenty of time. Good snap, good kick, and Patterson going to let it go. And it's going to take a Dyer County bounce as it hits about the 25 and goes out of bounds.
Man.
About the 25-yard line.
I wish my golf ball would do that if it hit the green.
Hit and stop.
Yeah, I'd be happy for it to just hit the green.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you're looking at me. I'm happy for it to be in the fairway. I understand. You don't.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about no golf ball going in no water.
No. Not at all.
I keep a lot of my balls. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Dyer County has the ball, leading 26-13. The ball at their own 24-yard line. Stafford back to pass, completes the ball out to Liggins, and Darius Liggins is stopped at the. He was tackled at the 31, got up, and he was tackled again at the 32, but they're going to say the ball was at the 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time he was tackled. So it's 2nd and 4 from that point.
That's the second catch for Liggins for 56 yards.
30 seconds remaining. Clock running. Stafford back to pass. Looking, throws it over to Liggins, and he steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Henson Insurance first down, as he had to get to the 35, got 34, left to 35, and picked up the 12th Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County. Still have 19 seconds remaining in the third. 2 wide receivers each side. Stafford's going to hand off to a different running back this time. Who's in there? I still hadn't seen his number. Number 26. Brassfield.
And look here in the backfield. Looks like Mason Patterson in there.
Okay.
And now we're going to finish the third quarter.
Okay. Finally got a quarter. So here at the end of the 3, Dyer County leading in the ball game 26-13. Let's take 1 minute, a 1 minute break, reminding you it's Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs of West Tennessee with embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, signage, sublimation, or anything else you can put on a cup, shirt, hat, pin, or even a car. Whether it's a personal creation or a large corporation, you are important to Stitch and Print and receive personal service. Locally owned and operated right here in New Bern since 2006. Stitch and Print, 107 East Main Street, or call 627-6227.
Go Choctaws!
Well, Dyer County leads it 26-13. We've got 12 more minutes to play in the first game. Dyer County, Braylon Taylor has 20 carries, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jabari Livingston on the ground, 4 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Handoff right up the middle as Mason Patterson is a running back, and he gets across the 40 to about the 42-yard line, brings up third down and about 3 yards to go for the first down. Yes. It took forever to play the last 3.5 minutes of the third quarter because the stoppages for the cramps that players had. So we finally got the third quarter over, and we'll see if we can run the clock here. Dyer County has third down. We're going to hand it off to Patterson once again up the middle. He does some stutter stepping. He gets up to the first down. He gave ground a little bit, but then he lunged forward, and it's going to be enough for he hits an insurance first down. As the ball is spotted at the Dyer County 46-yard line. We had to get to the 45. 11:06 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 26-13. And Dyer County will probably get as much time off the clock between plays now as they want to.
Well, and keep the ball on the ground a lot, too.
Yes.
Pass if you have to, or if it's wide open.
So Stafford has it, gives off to Patterson. We're going to have a jet sweep to the right side. He gets across the 45. Oh, he goes down at the 40, close to the 50, but
that turf jumped up and got him.
I guess, because there wasn't anybody close to him, but he's lost his balance and goes down at the 50. But he stayed in bounds and keeps the clock running, so he picked up 4 yards on the play. The ball's right at the 50-yard line. Second down and 6. Handoff this time to Patterson. He watches his blockers. He's losing the football, and Crockett County's going to fall on it at the 45-yard line, and it's going to be a first down Crockett at their own 45-yard line. Is that Dyer County's first turnover of the ball game?
Yep, first turnover of the ball game and the season.
Yeah,
so each team has fumbled and lost it once.
We had a fumble early in the game, but we gained possession of it, and then we fumbled that time and lost.
Well, let's see what Crockett County does with this fumble here. Dyer County took theirs, and after the fumble, drove it down for a 10-yard. Well, actually, they capped off by a 10-yard Braylon Taylor run, made it 7-0. So
we have 10:08 remaining in the ball game. Crockett County has the ball first down and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Trips to the right side, and they're going to hand off to Curry, and he's going to try the jet sweep to the right, and he gets around the corner, gets up to the 50, and that time he gets taken down right at the 50. And who was that over there? Was that 63 Riggins that took him down over there?
Matthew Rigsby, yes, it was.
Yeah. Rigsby had him over there, and then he has to have his shoulder pads and jersey rearranged to get it straight. I think he was trying to say he was held there.
That's usually a good indication.
Yeah. Second down and about 6 yards to go. And they're going to have a sweep. Oh, this time Moulton kept it. And I'm glad that Dyer County's defense kept an eye on the ball and knew what was going on. We didn't know. We both lost it. I thought he was bringing on the sweep to the left, and Moulton kept it, and he lost about a yard as he's back at the 49-yard line of Crockett County. 9:05 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 26-13. Third down and 6. Jordan Daniel, who went out early with cramps, back in, gets the play to Moulton, and he goes back out, splits wide to the right, ball in the middle of the field. And they're going to fake it, and they're going to pitch back. The ball's on the ground, and I think Crockett County retained possession, but they lost a lot of yardage on the play.
Who was it that got back on it? He's slow to get up, but he got on it. 41, that's Peyton Curry.
So pitch back was not very good, and it was on the ground, and fourth down and 11 as the ball is now spotted at the Crockett County 44-yard line. 8:13 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 26-13. Moulton brings his team back up. He's in shotgun formation, fullback behind him. Man in motion, and go back to pass. Moulton's looking downfield to the right side, and he's going to pass it. It's going to be out of bounds and incomplete. If he'd caught it, it'd have been out of bounds.
Yeah.
So the intended receiver was Kathy, and Dyer County had two players back there covering. One of them was Franklin, and the other one was.
And that's Dyer County back there, 14. Ethan Marshall, the 5'10 senior, is getting helped with a cramp.
He puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Well,
he's done that several times tonight. But Sampson and Franklin in the coverage that time on Kathy, and there was no way that was going to be completed. So that's going to first and 10. First and 10, Dyer County. The ball goes over. That was fourth down, and Dyer County will have the ball. So it's 7:52 remaining in the ball game. Ethan Marshall has cramps, and he's coming off the big old 76. Mark Brown's went out there to help him off, and he's, I got it. So Dyer County has the ball on the Crockett County 44-yard line, first down and 10, and Livingston in it running back now. Dyer County has two wide receivers to each side. Stafford gone all the way, quarterback. He's going to roll it to the right. He got Butler, and he underthrew him. Is it complete? Or
no, I think it hit the
he called it complete.
Well,
he called it complete.
Okay, he saw it. He was
now, do we have a flag down at the 39?
We do.
All right, we got a flag down at the 39. They're going to rule it complete. We're going to end off the receiver downfield.
Oh, no.
So we're going to bring that.
It's coming back. So is that an official attempt? No, that's a penalty.
No penalty. So Butler says he caught it, and the officials agreed with him, and there was some doubt. We didn't know whether he trapped it or caught it, but we had officials say it was a good catch, but then that didn't really matter, as we had a receiver downfield. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, brings the ball back to the Crockett County 49-yard line. Clock running once again, 7:40 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 26-13. Dyer County looking back over the sideline to get the play. Dyer County, the ball is on.
Run down too.
It's running 7:27, but we don't have any time on the play clock. Now it's 23. It was set to 25 and quickly ran down. Hand off to Livingston, right up the middle. He's at the 40. Quickly runs in there, and he's going to balls his way. Takes everybody down to close to the 30-yard line. The ball was on, the 49-yard line. And so he gets about 18 yards on the carry. And about the last 8 of those, he was carrying 3 or 4 guys.
5 carries, 99 yards for that young man. The freshman,
picked up
Jabari Livingston.
Picked up another Henson Insurance first down. I'll tell you what, I've been impressed by our running back situation tonight.
Yeah.
You know, Braylon Taylor is a pretty good running back himself, and then Livingston comes in and gives us a big advantage there. Fake the Livingston this time. Stafford rolls right, passes, and it's going to be complete down at the 25-yard line. And the ball was thrown to McPherson, and it's complete for a 5-yard pickup on the play. So clock running at 6:14. Dyer County, second down and 5 at the Crockett 25-yard line with a 26-13 lead. And we're taking more time now. We're running that clock. See, Ethan Marshall, he's over on the sideline trying to keep that leg loose. Stafford has it and gives it right up the middle of Livingston. Oh, somebody has him. That was Moulton had a hold of him right at the ankles. And Stafford saying, we should have had more than that. But Moulton had a hold of him and got him before he got cranked up. It's going to be third down and short. About a yard to go for the first down.
Puts him over 100 yards, 102.
102. It's not bad for a sub. Let's see what he gets now. He jumps around, and he's going to get across the 20, and that's going to be enough for the first down. And that's going to give him a couple more. That's 15 first downs for Henson Insurance, first downs for Dyer County. And we're running a little clock, 5:07 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County has the ball, first down and 10. The ball is spotted at the Crockett 19-yard line. Stafford coming back, getting everybody set. We got Liggins and LaRue on the left side. We've got Butler and McPherson on the right side as wide receivers. Stafford's going to hand off this time to number 25 at running back, and that is Luke Franklin. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Maybe pick up a foot on the play. Give him an opportunity to carry the ball. He's a 5'7", 130-pound sophomore. So we move trips out to the right side. And then McPherson here on the right, running down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Oh, hand off to Franklin once again. He gets down to the 15-yard line, so pick up about 5 yards on the play. We can live with 5 yards.
Sure. Averaged 5.2 a carry in the first half. I'm sure a little more than that here in the second half.
3:40 remaining in the ball game. The score is 26-13, Dyer County. This is a non-region game, but running the clock is about as important as picking up yardage right now. Third down and about 6 yards to go for the first down, and it's down to 13 minutes and 13 seconds on the play clock, and we haven't got the play yet. Now we got it. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Stafford running, milking the clock. Got 3 seconds. Snap it with none. Oh, do we get a timeout? Yeah. Oh, well, there was 1 second left in the play clock, and so we didn't want the 5-yard penalty. So we took a timeout. That's a DNS Motors timeout for Dyer County. With 3:06 remaining in the ballgame, Dyer County on top, 26-13. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you it's Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
We're pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th. Monday we're having our grand opening and the Junior Fairs plus the Fairest of the Fair. Every night there'll be a cash drawing for $1,000. Tuesday night, Nick Moody and the Voluntary 3 on stage. Wednesday will be the preteen Miss Dyer County Fairest of the Fair. Thursday night features Mayhem on the Midway, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Friday features the USA Pullers Truck and Tractor Pull and the new vehicle giveaway. And Saturday night, country music star Travis Denning pulling together at the Dyer County Fair September 6th through the 11th.
More Dyer County football action on WTRO Dyersburg.
Well, thank you, Bill Taylor. We got about 3 minutes and 6 seconds of Dyer County Choctaw football action to play. Dyer County leads it 26-13, and of course a touchdown here would be the dagger, but they don't have to score to win it.
And just run the clock, be nice.
That's right. That's right.
All right, we're coming back out. Let's see who's going to be in the running back there. All right, third down and 6 yards to go. Stafford hard count, and they didn't jump. Was hoping for a jump that time. And Livingston has the handoff, gets to the 15, cuts inside. He's at the 10, he's at the 5. He's going to score. He's going to score. Woo! I tell you what, Livingston's having a pretty good first game, isn't he?
Yeah, he
for
is.
a freshman. Well, that puts Dyer County on top by a score of 32-13, and that should just about do it for the Choctaws. As they're flashing the lights on and off, and used to, we had to hold the lights. If you turn them off, they had to cool down before you could turn them back on, and that could be a long delay of a ball game. But now they have them where they don't have to do that, and they just flash.
They're called LEDs. Look how
they're much brighter.
Yes.
Stafford throws the ball into now the hands of LaRue over there for the 2-point conversion, and that's unsuccessful. And that was the Chisholm Lake Store and Restaurant extra point attempt. But the Dyer County Choctaws are on top by a score of 32-13, and extra points have been a problem here tonight. And we've had 2 kicks that were unsuccessful, and then we had a pass that was unsuccessful. But Dyer County is on top 32-13 with 2:59 remaining in the ball game. So let's take a 30-second break. Remind you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
This is Colin Carpenter.
Dyer County Choctaw Sports depends on West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic. Whether it's a high school game or the game of life, sitting on the sidelines because of an injury is not where you want to be. Dr. Jason Hutcherson, one of 20 physicians, Leanne Brandeberry, one of 10 nurse practitioners, and Matt Granner, one of 2 PAs, are all highly skilled to help you with any orthopedic injury regardless of your age. Open 5 days a week at our new location at 2035 St. John Avenue, Dyersburg. Keeping you active, we're West Tennessee Bone and Joint with 12 locations throughout West Tennessee.
County in command here with under 3 minutes to play, 2:59 to be exact. 32-13 is the score.
And we like it like that.
Yes, we do. Looking ahead to next week, 10 years in the making. Choctaws and the Trojans will battle it at J.C. Sawyer Stadium. That'll be next Friday night, beginning at 7 o'clock. Our airtime will be at 6:40. And you can join us right here on 101.7 WTRO and 1450 AM and online, WTROradio.net.
And Jacob Hampton to kick off for Dyer County. The last one was an onside attempt. Let's see what he does this time. Approaching the ball, and this time he's going to kick it a little deeper. And he goes back to about the 15-yard line, taken there. And they return it up the middle. We hadn't got him yet as he breaks to the right sideline, and McPherson grabs a hold to him at the 40 and throws him down.
That was a carry by number 12. That is Peyton Greenhill, yeah. He is a defensive back, running back, just a freshman, 5'11", 146 pounds.
But McPherson got a hold of him and spun him around and put him down. The ball's going to be spotted right at the 50-yard line. 2:43 remaining in the ball game. And so Crockett County coming up the line. Wide receiver out here to the left side, the hash ball on the right hash mark. Going to pass it over here, and it's going to be complete to number 10 that time.
That's the first completion to Jordan.
And that's he's the main receiver.
He is.
And they pick up a first down to Dyer County territory right across the 50-yard line. And they quickly get up to the line of scrimmage. A bad snap, and the ball's on the ground, and they finally recovered. And we get a shot at Bowden, and he didn't have the ball. But the ball was down.
Well, it was recovered by, was it 45 or 41 back there? That's 41.
41, Curry. But Reesby got a shot at Moulton. So he didn't know who had the ball. So he was going after the quarterback. Moulton rose to the right, and he's going to throw it to Curry, and it was way underthrown. And he was covered. And I can't see that Galden, number 15, was covered him. So it's third down and long. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line of Crockett County. They have to get to Dyer County's 39. So they come back out and ball in the middle of the field. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Moulton back to pass, looking over the right side. It's thrown. It's going to be intercepted, and that should be a touchdown by Galden, as there is nobody between him and the goal line. And Chisholm Lake Store and Restaurant, interception, and also the Lowry's Body Shop touchdown, as that was a pick six by Galden, as he picks it off in the right flat, and he goes untouched all the way for the touchdown. Great defensive play that time by Galden. Number 15, Jamin Galden, as he goes all the way, and I didn't see where he picked it off.
Yeah, I didn't catch the distance. I think it was 38 yards, but
no, it was longer than that because it was
down
here around the 40. Nick rushing to attempt make the snap. Stafford in the hold, and Jacob Hampton to attempt the extra point. 1:47 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County now has this ball game well in hand. Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good this time by Hampton. And Dyer County goes on top by a score of 39-13. So Dyer County looking pretty good at this point. 1:47 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top by a score of 39-13. So let's take another 30-second break. Remaining is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
I'm Colin Carpenter with Flat Heating and Air. My grandfather, Murray Flat, paved the way for my family to proudly serve Dyer County and all of West Tennessee with all of your heating and air conditioning needs. Dedication and commitment and hard work has been passed down since 1946. Just as Choctaws from years past have also paved the way for future student athletes with their dedication and commitment to hard work. Thank you for all you've done for this community. Flat Heating and Air, a proud sponsor of Choctaw Athletics. And remember, once a Choctaw, always a Choctaw.
Well, Dyer County's going to win this one. It's 39-13 with 1:47 to play. Dyer County with the kickoff, the Chris Young kickoff, courtesy of our mayor, Chris Young of Dyer County.
And Jacob Hampton to kick off for Dyer County. This time, good end-over-end kick. It's going to get past the return man. It's going to be inside the 10, about the 8-yard line. Picked up there. That's Greenhill, and he's going to bring it back. And gang tackled as he gets across the 20 to about the 22.
They pushed him back to the 20. Are they going to mark it there?
No. His forward progress is up about 22. But that time, good kickoff and good coverage. I guess Hampton's getting more experience as the game progresses. And that was his best kickoff, and nobody caught it right away.
He's done a squib. He's gone down the middle. He's kicked it high and short, and he has attempted a onside kick.
So we're showing a variety here tonight.
That's right.
So
keep them guessing.
Crockett County has the ball with 1:39 remaining in the ball game. Ball is spotted at their own 22-yard line, and they broke the huddle with too many men as one man ran off to the sideline and
yeah, they caught him.
Yeah. You can't break the huddle with 12 men, and one of them run off.
It's only the third penalty, but 35 yards total for Crockett County.
They moved the ball back 5 yards to the 17-yard line, and Bolton tried to hand off, but nobody was there, and he almost lost it, but he was able to hold on to it and pick up about 8 yards on the play. As he gets up to the about the 20, a little past the 25. He did a good job of holding on to the ball and following where the ball was supposed to go. If you miss the handoff, go to where the blocking is going to be.
Yeah.
And so he picked up quite a bit because it was made up for that 5-yard penalty plus 4 more. And they're going to hand off right up the middle, and he's going to be taken down after a short pickup. Now they're down 39-13 and 52 seconds left in the ball game, and
Crockett County's not giving up.
No,
they're going to play to the last breath there, and classy team, good team.
Well, it's a well-coached team.
Well coached,
Kevin Ward has been down there for many years. He took over P.A. Pratt. P.A. Pratt's the superintendent down there now. So hand off this time right up the middle, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down. Tackle made by Branson Rigsby. And they got 18 seconds left, and they got a player down with cramps. The 71 is down with leg cramps. So they're going to stop the clock with 15 seconds left. But 71, that's Joseph Gord, and he's going to be down for a few minutes. 15 seconds remaining in the ball game. And I'm not sure they would have got another playoff if he hadn't gone down. He's going to make it over the sideline. Sophomore, 5'7", 191-pound sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a young team.
They do.
Yeah. And we'll go back down to their place. Yeah.
Look at the size of those kids.
We'll
pretty good.
We'll go down to their place next year to start the season. And they started the clock. 6 seconds remaining, 4 seconds. And they snap the ball. Going to hand it off right up the middle of the fullback, and he's going to be met as he gets to the 35-yard line, and that's going to be it. Dyer County is going to win this game, the first game of the season, by a score of 39-13. Big win for the Dyer County Choctaws to start the season against a non-region opponent. Emotional win for the Choctaws as they want to start the season off in good shape, and that's what they did. You know, a good competitive game here, a good competitive team as Crockett County, well-coached team. As you can tell, a well-coached team doesn't have many penalties, and you know when you don't have many penalties, that'll help you. But Chuck, good ball game so far tonight.
Absolutely, and we're going to be back here shortly and take a look at statistically how it happened as we vastly approach the Mountain Dew post-game show, and we'll do just that as Dyer County wins it here tonight by a final score of 39-13. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Mountain Dew post-game show in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO.
Stitch and Print at 107 East Main Street in New Bern has been meeting the needs